Right, okay then. That could look better a bit. Right. Wow. I'm back. I am very much back suddenly. Me and not scheduling my streams out of time. I'm also starting to run into certain issues. I hope I didn't forget anything. Bite me in the ass or something. Right now suddenly the sparkling star effect is gone after pulling the menu up, which is interesting. Oh yeah, the pedal cam is working already. That's good. That's great. Anything else left? Alright, I think we're ready. And we need a password for the server, although that's definitely for sure. Launching, you're probably no longer launching, it's quarter of an hour ago when you started launching, so go figure, it's been a hot minute. Oh, come on. It's rainy. My goodness gracious. There is a raid. Like, can we have more carnage at this point? Is there any physical way possible? Like, it's a damp track as well. This is another look. So, probably to slightly move myself a bit closer to the steering wheel. I'm better with the hands of this driver. You kind of actually need to. I think we're sort of starting to get to a decent position. Right, hello there. How are you doing? Yeah, we're on French castle, by the way. Could have been a French pun on the thumbnail, but then. I think we're gonna go for aggressive preset, just why it's wet. Definitely with tire sets, okay, that's good. Wet tires. Oh yeah, there's a driver's briefing at some point. I think that's at 35 or something. I have a hard minute, I guess, although I should. I'm not supposed to look out for that stuff. Definitely move the brake force backwards. Aero, oh, we're probably fine-ish with this stuff. There's less rear right height on default than the front right height. That's fun stuff to see always. I'm pretty sure having... Oh, you can't change the bump stop range in this car. I mean, that's relatively common with GT4s. Granted. A relatively common feature that you can't adjust that. Soften the springs on the front a click. Relatively detailed ABS settings. We have like 10 stages of ABS here on this car. TC has only 5, so we'll probably want to run this thing on 1 TC. On wet tires, we probably want actually, you know, pressures in the tires. That sounds like a reasonable idea. When it's a damp track, maybe it makes sense actually to ride dries. You know, I did that on... Oh, what was it? I did that on... How's my audio and stuff work? Let's just briefly check. Yeah, everything works. Okay, good. I did that on... Oh, what was it? Friday night to Saturday night. When I drove... with wet tires and dry conditions, with dry tires and wet conditions. Now we can get this sorted. So let's do this again, shall we? Dry tires, wet conditions. There's a massive amount of toe on the back there that I'm gonna just more or less annihilate completely around. Yeah, that's completely neutralized the toe. There's no toe on the rear. Yeah. I'm not gonna go negative yet, but I'm gonna like neutralize it completely. I'm gonna put 2 clicks of toe in there. But there was way too much toe, like 0.2 degrees of toe is just way too much stuff. For negative toe, that is like insane numbers. Headlights on, rain light on, windscreen wiper on, high beams on. Headlight also on. Oh, I forgot to also sync deliveries. Wanted to perhaps do that before, but we're gonna deal with it. Something I just noticed, like, you can't see shit out of this car. Like, they didn't mount any mirrors in this thing.
Yellow flag, yellow flag.
Oh, this is another car where they forgot that it has only outside mirrors and didn't angle them correctly. Same with the Cup car. The Super Saphire. Like, I only saw that Merc behind me once he like nearly crashed into me. Like, why, guys? Is it so hard to like angle the mirrors correctly on cars?
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Because, you know, and like with the Cup car, it's less of an issue because you like only potentially race other Cup cars, usually. Obviously in this race you technically are racing other Cup cars, but I think the new one does have a rear view camera.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
That is a major oversight that I never realized this car has.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Because you really can't adjust the mirrors in this game for some reason. To angle them yourself, and it's just really annoying.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead.
That's a bit too wide for me. Yes, it's very dark also. Ooh, let's do that. But yeah, traction is there from the
Car on the right.
tires.
Clear on the right. Slow car ahead.
With the brake bias quite. Oh, I have actually a brake bias display on this car. Oh wow,
Yellow flag in sector 1.
that's a great feature. I just noticed. Ah, we've been validated immediately lap. Car has a brake bias display. Now it's perhaps a bit much. Like I would like to see my gears perhaps at the same time, but hey, having that's such a great feature in the Porsche, for example, and having that on this car as well is like really neat. Also displays my current ABS and TC setting. Driver's briefing in 10 minutes, okay.
We have some light damage in the rear of the car.
Well, that GT3 miscalculated me be going slow there. Yeah, it's a GT3. I had no clue that he was behind me till he hit me. Because again, I have absolutely no why they don't have mirrors like the KTM Crossbow, because for the KTM you can see completely out of control there. you have mirrors with the KTM to actually see behind you. You can use left side mirror to see behind you. But with this car, it just doesn't work. Mirror points to nowhere. This is like sort of like Alpha 2 sort of mirror angles.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, I could have used actually higher pressures than I did. Right now, it's a really nice to drive.
Slow car ahead.
Oh yeah, that Porsche you're probably talking about is the Porsche Cup car. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. I think the old Cup car sounds good as well. I'm probably driving this corner really slowly in all honesty. Oh, let me just get a lap into this. Oh. This is the problem, like I have no clue if there's a car coming or not till they are suddenly alongside me. Because I can't see them approaching. I need to check if I can do anything about this shit. It's just pain. Because you have no clue where the hell these guys are coming from suddenly.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I know there's someone behind me actually, but I can still not see them. He's half a second behind me and I cannot see them. There he is. I can finally see him at about 0.2.
Clear on the left.
Why? I think these mirrors genuinely are actually worse than those found on the Super Fair. In terms of where the hell they are pointing.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. There's a slow car ahead.
44th.
Further lane. Personal fastest now.
Although I'm the slowest basically of the GT4s, about 1.3 seconds off the pace, and immediately invalidated again. Ah!
Got some light damage on the front of the car.
Wait, 3 seconds now suddenly. Well, I thought it was 1.3, which was at least somewhat reasonable, but 3 seconds? Like, what the hell is this shit? Oh, that's fun. Motion, wheel, dash, mirrors. Does any of these things does anything? Like, I'm changing settings here and they're just like not doing anything. Or do they? No. They don't seem to do anything. Oh, that's great. That's the virtual mirror that I'm looking at right now. But this changes the mirror FOV. So I can reduce how much I see. Like, yeah, great, awesome. I see absolutely fucking nothing. Or I can see 90 degrees. Okay. Get a 90 FOV out of my mirrors. Thanks. That is all I can do. If I had the virtual mirror on, I could, which I don't think I can actually turn on, yeah. I could perhaps see behind it. You can change the scale, the horizontal offset, the vertical offset. Like, you can change those things about the virtual mirror, but you can't reposition the real ones. Like, why? Like, you see damn fucking shit out of these. You see jack shit out of them. Well, the last lap seems to be a 20.8, and I was like way slower than that. And why am I so slow? That's also a good question. I mean, sure, I'm driving on dry tires here in wet conditions, but like, not that slow. Shouldn't be, at least. I mean, I could try wet tires. Although I think the briefing is in a few seconds, so I should get ready for that stuff. No clue why. Oh, it does recommend Slick Tires Optimum. So the game is like Slick Tires Optimum, right? Let me just check into the Discord while we're at it, so I don't forget it. Oh, devices. On frame, watch frame mode is enabled, thanks. So, switch those things. And now I need, where is it? The Discord. So, but yeah, it says that dry tires are optimum, so I guess we do have to use actually dry tires. She immediately got light graining from just the lap that I did on them. Oh, that's funny. Inject the pressures up by a PSI, I would say. I don't know. I don't know what to do on the setup, in all honesty, to improve the car, really. Oh hey, who's merged within me? Ferrari.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh, wet tire optimum.
Yellow flag in second.
Thanks. So the track is jumping in between dry and wet tire optimum. That's also great. It's probably just people going around that's keeping it on dry tire optimum.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
a TCX car. One of the few cars that were faster than.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I think I might have taken too much rear wing off this thing. We'll have to see.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Oh fuck, too fast.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
People are doing 19s with the GT4s and I'm just like, bruh. How? The conditions really aren't that great.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
I'm trading temps with myself. Is this car like absolutely garbage on this circuit? Or something? I didn't know. I mean, I'm one of the few who has picked it, so I predict it's probably absolute garbage. Okay, 1 minute till the driver's briefing. Well, I can drive the in-lap then, I guess. Practice the pin entry once. Yeah, it seems to be absolute garbage pace. Ah, yeah, I'm parking it. And I'm not the only one who's still going around. I want to return to the garage itself. It's not like I'm not in the voice chat at all. I did change my oNiD device. Are you guys not looking? No, he isn't still muted.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to my multi-class big grid of madness. This is going to be fun. It's a bit of fun between the leagues. Obviously, we've got a new league coming in a couple of weeks' time on a Monday, so we're just kind of doing a stopgap for you guys, just to kind of have a bit of a fun race. So I'll just go over the format and what we expect tonight and what we're going to do. So obviously tonight we've got a 90-minute race that will be started with a 30-minute qualifying session, which will be split into two halves. The first 15 minutes will be for the GT4s and the M2s to go out and do their qualifying for the first 15 minutes. On the 15-minute mark, if you have crossed the line, you may finish your lap. Please be aware then the GT3s and the Cup cars can go out for the second 15 minutes. All cars, M2s and GT4s, must return to the pits, and then the GT3s, Cup cars, can go out and do their 15 minutes to get their lap times. Obviously there is a lot of cars going to be on the grid tonight. We're expecting a few more, but 73 is still an incredible amount. So please, during the race, obviously it's going to be a little bit of carnage. Let's try and be safe on that one as best we can. There is every type of class in here, so please be aware that there is going to be some slower cars about. So it's a 90-minute race. There is going to be 2 mandatory pit stops for fuel, so you don't have to take tyres if you don't want to. There is no pit window, so if you do get an incident on that one, you can go pit, repair your damage. We don't want to see anybody retiring or rage quitting. It's a bit of fun. Let's go and have a bit of a race. You know, it's a long race as well. Obviously, if you do end up retiring or rage quitting, your name goes on a list. So let's not do that. We don't want to see that. We want to see as many people finishing the race as possible and having a good race. Obviously, weather conditions are currently damp, and it's night time. I can't remember when I said it as, to be honest. It was a week ago, so it could be dry in the race, it could be wet in the race. Just come ready for every eventuality. Pit entry, pit exit, just be aware that the pit entry is literally as you go around the final corner. Try and stay to the right if possible, and make it clear that you're going into the pits. Pit exit obviously comes out right onto that really awkward part of turn 1. Stay within the white lines at all times, please. No crossing the white lines. Anyone found doing so and causing an incident will be reviewed after the race. So yeah, please just stay within that white line and be safe on exit. Obviously there is going to be 4 classes. There is a Cup class, there is the GT3s, there is the M2 and the GT4s. The blue flag rule is, for tonight, it's going to be just let people past. It doesn't mean dive out the way and go onto the grass, but it just makes it easy for people to pass. There's going to be a lot of cars on track, so we'll use the F1 rule for tonight. So as soon as they're within a second, make sure you move out the way and let the faster car past you as safely as possible. And that is pretty much it. There is a Discord chat that you're welcome to use. There will be a few of us in there having a bit of a laugh, having a bit of fun. But obviously, if you are in there, no distracting noises. If you are too loud, you will be asked to leave. And no instant chat, whether that be in voice channel, in-game chat, or in the Discord chat at all. None at all, please. And as soon as qualifying starts in 5 minutes time, please no one use in-game chat. It can be very distracting to people who have got it turned on. So please, as soon as qualifying starts, and when the race finishes, wait until every car has crossed the line before using that in-game chat, please. So yeah, brilliant. Hope you all have a good race. It's, like I said, it's a bit of fun. And if John L keeps giving me a load of abuse, I'm going to give him a 30-second penalty to start with. So, and if anyone wants to punt Jonathan L, feel free. But anyway, have a good race, and I will see you all on track.
Okay, well done. I do have to say that having a rule of diving to dive out of the way of the GT3s is absolutely stupid, and, well, gonna get me killed, because I have no freaking chance as a GT4 to, like, see them even. Would be nice to see my opponents, but no, that does not.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh. What I'm noticing is that the Porsche Cup car has in-game the same logo as my car, as the GT4, so that is confusing as fuck, and they're also in the Pro-Am class, which is even more confusing.
Car on the
Oh,
left.
I think it was silver, something like that.
Clear on the left.
I don't know. So. Well, how long? It is a few minutes left in practice, then half an hour of qualifying, and then a 1.5 hour race. So Well, about half an hour. It's gonna be split qualifying. With us and the M2s sharing the track.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Slow car ahead.
Man, I need to find like seconds in a few corners, but there's just no pace to be found. Is the Alpine like garbage in wet conditions or some shit? It's just really bizarre because you would expect to be like at least within the same galaxy as the rest of the competition. Especially because I didn't have too many problems on traffic front and stuff. Yeah, I'm trading tenths with myself here.
Car on the left. Yellow flag, be careful. Clear on the left.
This thing doesn't want to drive any faster than this, it
Yellow
seems.
flag ahead, be careful.
Oh hey, I found like 3 tints in a corner. Thanks. Could brake a bit later there. That's about it. I'm really like out of options really to improve. And for some reason I had a worse exit there despite this exit being really good. It's just bizarre stuff here with the delta. GT3 coming in.
Clear on the left.
Oh, the final corner had a bunch of time left in it.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Penultimate corner, chicane. Had some time left in it. That's at least something, but still I would like to find a bit more pace than that.
Session is now over.
Because the 23 is still absolute garbage. I thought I was with a 23 already, not with a 24. Because people are doing 19s in GT4s. That's just the difference here. Yeah, I'm 4 seconds off the pace here. So half a second off the other Alpine. There. Cayman. I think it's not available on the roster for this race.
Car
Oh,
on the left.
fuck.
Clear on the left.
Ooh!
Got some severe damage on the front of the car.
I think we might have gotten away with not clipping him. It's just the Alpine seems to be absolute garbage slow. On this track. Funniest stuff is here's a GT4 driver being faster than a GT3 driver. Yeah, that has happened. Oh, granted, that guy seems to like be alien downright. While the rest seems to be like a bit more human. GT4 is like cranked already. This is Cup Car. There's not a GT4 actually here. Cup Car. GT4. There's a few more GT4 drivers that just haven't put a lap in actually. In this practice session, so that's interesting. So I'm more like midfield GT4 most likely because there's a bunch of GT4 drivers that just haven't been bothered to put a lap time in.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Okay, we're on full wet conditions this time around for qualifying here. So practice, GT4. Yeah, Paul said of 18.6. Like, fuck off, you cranked cocaine head. Like, Can we just get human lap times, please, and stop competing with non-humans? Thanks. Also, yeah, we have no wet conditions fully. So we have to head out on wet tires here now. What pressures do we use for wet tires here? $27.5 maybe? Maybe slightly higher. No, not that high. 27.8. Let's go with that for now. Crank. Oh. On stage 1. Right. Okay then, let's see what we can do in forward conditions. It's supposed to dry off a bit towards the end of our Qualy segment. Now we probably need one stage more of windscreen wiper. Oh, thank you.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I don't know. Ah, that isn't working in. But hey, I mean, I'm not sure anywhere where we want to be on this grid, in all honesty. Starting all the way in the back might just be a viable idea. Just letting yourself be outqualified by literally everything. Because that would allow us to avoid the GT3 and Cup Car Challenge in it. Because they are not gonna get through third one. That just isn't gonna happen. Like, there's gonna be a pile up and you have no clue of, no chance of seeing it ahead of time. So yeah, fun stuff there. Easier to stop with the wet tires now. Maybe I was just on the wrong tire compound, although I don't think so. My wets seem to be slightly too high pressure. I do think it's probably gonna be fine. Oh god, this is... I mean, handling wise this car isn't too bad, it's just I think it's too slow. Where I had no problems with it. Ah, I think I forgot my water bottle. I think that's what I forgot. Oh well, we have 15 minutes of GT3 Cup Qualy to deal with that problem. I'm currently P69, nice. Oh no!
Your lap time is intimidating.
Fuck.
Please try to stay on the track.
That was a pretty solid lap up to that point. Don't do a Montoya. What if we're gonna get his lap time actually? Oh, it's all pretty slowish probably. I have no clue how fast the leader is going.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Very fast in there. Although it is wetter, so they're probably gonna go slower. But I'm lapping about the same pace that I was doing in damp conditions. We're clearly in wet, so. I'm going as fast as I was doing before, so. Maybe it was my tire choice that was hurting me. And also, if everybody just skips Qualy, like, you don't get anywhere either.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Slow car ahead.
Let's see if this lap is a bit quicker than the last one. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Yeah, it's a bit quicker. Whoa!
Yellow flag, be careful.
Hold on a second. That was not supposed to happen? How far are we actually off pole position right now? Seven tenths, okay. So the alien is still in the MUQU, is still in front. The other guy who was also in the MUQU is not there yet. But yeah, we found the pace. It was in the wet tires. It was the whole problem that I was running in dry tires. Do I have how much is my... Let me just abandon right now the lap, so I don't need to pressure these guys in front of me. I have space or plenty behind me. And this lap wasn't particularly good at all. I mean, I could return to the pits and lower the tire pressures a bit because they're all on the high side. But I think I can just keep going at this point. I think that's better. How much slower per lap are these TCX cars? A lot, I think. So let's hope that is sufficient space.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Ooh, come on.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I think the MUQU also behind me wanted to build a gap. Oh man, it feels like there's heavier and heavier puddles. It feels like the rain might be intensifying, even though it should be weakening. At least the track feels wetter and wetter. Oh yeah, and I didn't take the fuel out of the car. I just remembered. I'm qualifying here with 60 liters of fuel to tank. That's a bit of an oof. Yeah, but this section is suddenly actually flat, so...
Yellow flag in sector 1.
Yeah, 10 seconds worth of gap is already basically evaporated at this point. I hope that they're fast enough on the straights. Thanks. Oh, I broke a bit too early there. Oversteer here. And this lap is not good enough. Okay, one more, but I have a TCX in front of me. To see if he abandons or not. Oh no, he's oversteered into me, for fucking sake. And I have no brakes. And I had no brakes. I slammed my brakes and it was just not enough. Ah, I'm stalled. I was fully on the brakes and it just didn't stop in the end. To slow me down when it came back. The rebound. Collected another car. Like, I had no chance. I was fully standing on the brakes there. Hoping for dear life that it would stop. And he just understeers, then puts too much power down and... I'm just standing there and the car is just not willing to stop, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jonny. Like, it's just... I stood on everything, and it just wasn't enough. People now improved at the end of the session here. It's just MUQU 123. I forgot the MUQU is actually good on this track. Oh god, like that wall of cars coming up. It's just Jesus Christ. Yeah, there seem to have been, like, in the last few minutes, actually improvements. Oh, this guy's dead. Have a MUQU driver here. I think came through when I spun. So I mean P4 isn't too bad. 23 cars I've actually put a lap time in. Out of the back of the field cars. Is there any other cup car left? No cup. I think everyone qualified. Everyone genuinely put a qualifying time in. A few more guys on the lap. I think most things have been decided at this point. Side, what are you gonna do here? Go improve, but not enough. Oh, and there, Battenberg was able to improve up to P4. And it's just like MUQs, and then 2 seconds down is me. In the first Alpine. My hatred of the MUQU made me not drive it. For the fact that it's absolute garbage everywhere else. No, I don't want to get any pings out of that channel, thank you very much. Hear a ping from those guys. Thank you very much, but no, thank you. Right then. Oh yeah, right, I wanted to get some water. So I don't just dry out completely here. Oh, that's a great video here. I'm just gonna download it instead of watching it right now. Oh, I should probably close this tab before I accidentally play it. $48.9 done for Oscar Needleman, so we actually have now all 3 drivers having done a lap on Monza. We're only lacking an update on the lineup, and that's about it. Yeah, Ash needs to remove themselves out of the lineup. Control F here. Oscar Needleman is there. I'm here for the 7th. But yeah, they still haven't updated the signups. These guys. Like, this team is just fucking incompetent. No, they haven't added them to MUQU either. Crying out loud, these guys are like so absolutely incompetent at everything they do. And I pinged this guy, like, what the fuck, why did you not answer? Like, he decided, like, oh, your car was dissolved. Like, no, we have every single driver here, like, actually having their qualifying laps and everything done at this point. Like, we're not gonna dissolve this car. The other car needs to be perhaps dissolved because nobody has a clue what the hell is going on with that one. And I think that's still gonna be able to run. You didn't need to relocate me. Actually, I got not just moved to P5 and P6 now because there's only Mercs now on the front. Like, fuck off. Completely forgot how OP the Merc was in GT4 on this track. Ah, I should have baked it. God damn it. How could I forget how OP this thing is here? It's really interesting that it's OP at the Intercontinental GT tracks, but like absolutely useless everything else. Complete understeer machine. It sucks horribly to drive, but like on these few tracks it just works for some reason. Don't ask me why. Oh, I think I'm gonna refill that bottle instead of just lumping it down. 8 minutes remaining. It's actually gonna go to dry in 30 minutes. Well, it doesn't matter because we have the race run at Sunday 8 PM. So who knows, probably will rain again till then. We'll be right back. Okay. So how's it going? Man, what the hell was the field spread there in GT3? Like, holy smokes, we were talking about like 10 seconds from back to back. What the hell is going on in GT3 there? It is now. So many cars in this. There's still some people who haven't qualified in GT3. Why do we? So let's look in the stream briefly how it looks in terms of the distribution of things. Yep, it can switch into the GT4 overview. So it can showcase which position and class I am. And we're still waiting for like... Yeah, currently poll time is at 2:10. And there's like a 1-2 second field spread down to P3. Like, what the hell is going on right now? Okay, granted there's a lot of cars here, so it's like... to the back of the Cup car field, it's 10 seconds, but the Cup cars are also like spread in between some of the GT3s. Which also isn't part not too surprising, but there's a bunch of GT3 drivers who haven't put a qualifying time in yet. Like, come on, guys. Hell, oh, come on, trackpad. I got you slightly damp for water. Ah, my finger. Now you refuse profoundly to work properly. Okay, now it tracks again. No, curse again. Right, okay, oh god. Yeah, he's retired. He's probably not gonna put a lap time in this Radeon. He has to go quick. This GT4 driver has not put a lap time in. He might finally do it. Yep. Wait, he's just moved up to 69th position, but like hasn't actually put a lap time in. What? No, he's back to 74th. What? What's going on with the standings here right now? Standings aren't even sure what the hell they're supposed to do. I think there's people joining and leaving as well right now, just to cause additional chaos. There's a GT3 car that is in the middle of the GT4 field. What? There's another one up here. Are you on dry tires or something, mate? Like, oh my freaking god! Like, people are. Just get a lap in at this point, mate. This guy needs to complete his lap finally. This gets... Yeah, if you select people, like, it jumps around at times the cursor. Like, it can't figure out where cars are in the order. It's hilarious, and it probably looks even weird on the stream, or maybe less weird. It's another Cup car. Oh yeah, new one doesn't have. Yeah, don't. If you can actually see shit out of these mirrors, because this is the new Cup. The new Cup, and you can actually see out of these mirrors at least. Although, not much, they're not great, but they are still better than the ones found on the Alpine. The Alpine, you can't see shit. Alpine is completely useless. This car has a central mirror. This one... I think this one... Oh yeah, this one has a central mirror. Up there. And there's this massive mirror that I think isn't pointing particularly well places, but okay. The MUQU has one in the center. The Aston Martin has a rear, in GT3 has a rear view camera and the mirror. The Cup car doesn't, the Porsche Cup does not have a rear view camera, but you do have the good Porsche rear view mirror. You have good Porsche rear view mirrors. Man, how many Astons they entered. GT3 Astons there are. P2 is a ST Cup car. What is this qualifying? Porsche does an Aston Martin, then we have a Super Trofeo. Then we have another Aston and another Super Trofeo. Then another Aston. What the hell is going on here? And this is 2.5 seconds of field spread. And then you go down the order of GT3 cars. So it's like, what has happened here? Also the Ferrari, there's I think one Ferrari, what are they called, Ferrari Cup, I don't know. Like, yeah, one of the Ferrari Cup cars There's a single one in the race, and well, he's 40th. Actually, there's a second one. It hasn't put a call time in. Yeah, so just gives this idea of 80 cars now. We are 53rd. Because there's 1, 2. Well, you can technically put a lap in. But these two have finished their laps and haven't been able to put a lap in. This guy hasn't been able to put a lap in. He's at least GT4. And this guy hasn't put a lap in. This guy might finally do it. Yeah! Hooray! You put a lap in. Where did you go? Where did you go? I lost you because it clicked on something while I scrolled. Fuck me. There's just too many. Right. But yeah, we have 1, 2... Huh. Could you just decide which order cars are in, please? Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars, but should probably not be behind us. Actually, 8. 8 cars that are Cup or faster. They are not GT4 or faster. Actually, I think there's the MUQU in here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7 cars that shouldn't be in the order back there. They're significantly faster, but didn't put a qualifying time in. Right. Okay, so for the first half an hour at least, it's gonna be... The track starts wet, but there's light rain only. Only light rain. It's definitely a minor inconvenience there, I guess. We have only 2 minutes 30 to set up the car. I definitely need to slice some pressure off the tires. It's gonna get high pressure here for sure. Right, this needs to be configured. Oh yeah, we only need technically fuel stops. We don't need to necessarily take tires in the pit stops. Oh, how much fuel do we actually need to finish the race? That's an interesting question that I didn't consider so far. We only take fuel stops to finish the race. Yeah, race them. Right. I think I'm gonna... Yeah, let's just take about 80 liters at the start. Let's have a pit stop. We have to see how far I can get Fabs on. Maybe need to full fuel the car on a wet set of tires. And for dry tires, I'm gonna prepare one set with high pressures to... Because we probably might need to switch onto dry tires at some point. And then we have a third set maybe for full dry conditions. I don't know if we're gonna ever hit that. Nah, we don't need that. We could just keep the normal dry set. Alright, put some 20 liters in there for pre-config. Good. Maybe slightly lower pressures again. Apply pressures again, so we're likely gonna go towards damp conditions here.
30 seconds.
Right. I guess we're ready. Or at least need to be now. Yes, there is a Bentley in between the GT4s. Windscreen wiper on. I think we're gonna put it on stage 2 already.
Stay single file.
Maybe we switch the windscreen wiper one stage down. So I'm gonna go for endurance lights. What is switching their own blue? Something is shining blue inside the car here. I don't know. Some sort of blue light is turning on over there. Oh. Ignite! Hello, starter! Well, on time back into the formation at least. Apparently my car wasn't ignited yet. That's a bit not nice for me. Well, I mean, I didn't at least get teleported back to the pits like I did when I once failed to start the MUQU up. And not MUQU, sorry, the... It's not the MUQU, it was a Porsche that I failed to start correctly. I had the ignition for some... I stalled the car out when I rolled off the grid somehow. And it just didn't want to turn on back again. It's really bizarre stuff that happened there. Right. Coming all up here. Okay, we need to start adjusting the brake bias here. Yeah, it's a bit complicated to drive when you're inside another car, but I don't know. So brake bias back to where it needs to be, ABS down. I do have slightly high tire pressure, it seems. I did not turn them down far enough, it seems. It's unfortunate.
Green light, go, go, go.
Well, there it goes! I have no clue what's behind me, how close it is, anything. Oh fuck. Well, I murdered one of the mercs.
Clear on the right.
Oh god. There's more death.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh god. There's even more to just drive into the gravel at this point. Because it's actually smarter to do that.
Yellow flag, be careful.
Yeah, all around the track, they're just dying completely. Oh god, this guy's rejoining like that. Like, it's not just turn 1, it is every single corner on this rotten circuit. Yes, and then you can continue doing this shit. Ginetta directly behind me, that's not great. I'd like more space. Well, we're still on lap 1. It's what it happens when you didn't pay attention for 2 seconds. You missed the start. It's absolute carnage. But I've so far more or less survived through it.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
I murdered a Merc, but well, one of the Alpines got by me. Because I was relatively cautious there at the start. Don't know where the hell I am in terms of positions, but I'm gonna have to find it out. And I did overpressure my tires.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Come on, dude!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I still have a race myself, just kindly randomly figured out how to run outside of media.
There's a slow car ahead.
It seems to have finally a bit calmed down, although we do have double yellow right now.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, fuck off!
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fucking gets there. I wasn't so lucky there. Just drives in the back of me for no reason. It's not like I got in the way of it or anything. Yeah. Okay, we have about 2.6 seconds worth of damage in total from... Well, that's fun. Right, but it seems we're actually now in class running in P3.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Just try to make that P2 in a second. Hi. Passing is what stands in the cooking book. That guy is a bit more better than me, I guess. Part of my radar is also covered up by my...
Car on the left. Clear
Oh,
on the
that's the
left. Yellow flag, be careful. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I think that's the one of the Ferrari Cup cars. Yeah, another fast car behind me. Stop trying to drive through me in this corner.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Ooh! Please, if you dive, set it up a bit earlier than that. Goodness gracious, you're still on the same lap as me, so I'm not obligated to let you by completely yet.
Car on the left.
Come on, goodbye.
Clear on the left.
We have cycled up to P43 overall in general.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, this guy's going into the pits, and this guy should probably also this raid. Okay, this guy's getting decent slipstream here, so
Well done, mate. Personal best.
oof.
There's a car exiting pit lane.
Seems like we kept him behind. Now it's MUQU time, or hoping the Bentley in front doesn't wipe out, because that guy seems to completely out of his mind. Although that Alpine, once I passed him, is suddenly like kicked up a gear because he's keeping up with me really well. This is absolute carnage here at times. Oh, it's not like the first lap was really chaotic, but like since then it has calmed down a bit, I guess. But we do have to already deal with like lapped cars. Ooh, what? Excuse me, the Bentley just pressed this guy into the wall there?
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Did I mess up my braking point here completely? That's way too fast. That's gonna give me a cut track there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
No, actually not. It just invalidated my lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
It was only a lap invalidation, not actually a track limit there. That is really interesting. Considering how much I cut there.
Yellow flag in sector 3. There's a slow car up ahead.
I think that's the boat again. That's the slow car that's... And that guy is so incompetent at driving.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Hello there. I heard him before I saw him. It's sort of a deal there.
left. Clear on the left.
You're gonna stay behind. I have to literally judge the gaps via delta more than... If the boat is off again! Come on! It's wet conditions, it's a boat! You should figure these two out.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There's another...
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So we have a moment of peace right now.
Yellow flag. Be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Please sort yourself out. Oh, the Bentley is finally going into the pits. Finally, we're getting rid of you. Hopefully, forever. Probably not. We actually lost our opportunity there to pass the Merc. We closed really a lot up there, but like lost in the last course. Oh Lord Jesus Christ! Oh, the Merc basically escaped the ball of GT3 death. GT3 Cup Cup death that turned into turn one there. That looked hilarious. sudden ball of death.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay. I guess you maybe have taken a bit of damage, or you're just like sleeping or something. Because you just handed me the lead in GT4. My dude.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh wait, you aren't. Hold on, who is actually the leader in GT4? He wasn't it.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Hold on, I thought I had passed the leader for GT4, but he isn't the leader in GT4. He's actually a lapped car in GT4.
Clear on the left.
The leader is actually 13 seconds up the road and he's just completely chilling up there. So that's why he let me by, because he was on the blue flags. And I've been racing the wrong guy. And then he comes back again, for fuck's sakes.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like that guy had a really clean start then, and it's just like completely booking it right now. Oh wow, we actually got stopped there because I'm pretty sure I broke the late there. So now is the question, how did we get through?
Car on the right.
Pretty sure there was no contact. Even though he moved a bit strange. Well, in any case, I mean, running P2 is pretty solid as well. Why the fuck is he at times so bloody fast? Oh hey, there's another one, but he's actually for position. Another one of the cracked Merc guys. Hello! These Mercs have so much straight line speed, Jesus. That's why they're just untouchable. Like, they just make up all the lap time on the straights. Like, you can do all you want in the corners if they can outrun you like by so much. It doesn't help when you get such an oversteer moment there. Yeah, he's by. Bye bye. Not much I can do.
Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the right.
Oh, come on.
Clear on the right.
Come on, you idiot you lap down. Stop getting involved in our fights here. Like, just stop, okay? Like, why are you decided to suddenly go crack again and me?
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Like, could you just get out of the way? You literally moved me on the last corner, and now you getting in the way. Come on. I'm gonna return the favor then if you don't do it. Because you decided to pick up your pace all of a sudden when I get close. Now you're just getting in my way. With a lapped car. You're trying to fight me. There's somebody who has already done all 2 mandatory pit stops. Okay, bye bye. But there's the other mercs. They've all seemingly had not particularly great starts, and now I'm cycling back up the order again. They didn't seemingly take much damage, so they're... Oh, come on! Move!
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
What the fuck? Come on! Ah. No, give me the room.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ah, that cost me the position there. Back down to P4 in class. Because the mercs are just like, what?
Clear on the left.
He just blasted by me as if I was stationary. Oh, hey, there's the guy who just can't control himself. Continuing straight on. Just look at them, they just go completely in the straights. Yeah, I'm really regretting not picking the right car here. Clearly the Merc was better than this thing. Like, it's a solid car, but it just seems the BOP is against shit on this track. The Merc has just been buffed to extreme extents. Yes, it will be full night.
Clear on the left.
We start at 8 PM and we're going to just only run night. There's no time acceleration as well. There's another GT4 left car. Oh well. Oh fuck, I'm sliding out here.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
It's an odd color combination here that he's driving. Very interesting one, I have to say.
Falling behind to the car in front in sector 3.
Shut up.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. There's a slow car up ahead. Car on the
Thank
right.
you.
Clear on the right.
Yeah, my rear tires are quite hot. All tires are quite overpressured. But the conditions are probably... yeah, it is damp, but it's like... hasn't gone over to slick optimum. And as we had last time, like the slick optimum doesn't mean the track's actually slick optimum.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
You know, it would have been interesting to see how the Maserati performs against the MUQs. It's not the fastest car on a straight line. Which sure as shit is pretty good on up in the corners, so... beats even this car in the corner sections.
Watch out.
Oh, here the race leader pack is coming by. We're gonna dive into this corner. Brakes, brakes, brakes! Oh, come on. Sorry! Car was a fucking bitch there. Oh, one of the MUQs has decided to pit already.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Have to get out of the lead car traffic that is coming by right now. I don't know how much that helps. We have the P36 right now, overall. Here for position, so I'm not gonna play completely easy on you.
Car on the left. Faster car behind you. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh, I'm overshooting the corner completely. That's a bit of a mess up. I hear you coming.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car behind you.
How long is actually my fuel gonna last me right now? Another 47 minutes, so I do have to refuel at some point a bit of fuel. 18 liters or so is gonna cut it to make it to the end.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Ah, come on.
Car on the right.
I nearly moved on that guy.
The faster car is approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You know that's gonna happen, so I'll just let it happen.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, no, he's too far.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's close for me to move over.
Clear on the
Stay
right.
me.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Car's definitely squirrely. Starting to get squirrely in the rear axle. I'm not sure. I want to minimize how many times I change the tires to minimize my standing time in the pit lane. I'm not sure if it makes sense to. So I want to continue on for a bit longer before I'm putting fresh tires on the car. And putting 2 psi less pressure into the rear tires is definitely going to make them even hotter than they already are. Like, they're getting damn hot right now. But I don't see it quite going over to being optimum to go on dry tires. Brakes. Yeah, the tires feel very second-hand at this point. But these guys want to sit behind me right now. Not interested in getting an opportunity to pass. Okay, fine. Come on.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
It's funny, these two guys have not pitted yet. But both have a lap down to me, so that's funny. GT3 drivers down a lap to me.
Faster car is approaching.
Another guy's in the pits. Battenberg's in the pits now.
Clear on the right.
So everybody around me seems to be pitching right now.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
So far only the top 11 have gone past me. Granted, we have also cycled up to P31, so I think a lot of guys have done their first pit stop. Oh god, what the fuck is going on, car?
Clear on the right.
Real French issues here with
Car on the left.
car just
Clear on the left.
snake tailing here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Somebody's approaching there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
I had no clue he was coming outside of the Delta.
Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
One,
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
the other one.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Still in 30 minutes the same rain is gonna come down. Right, we should start readying ourselves for a pit stop. I think I'm gonna pit at about the 58-minute mark. So in about 3 laps, I think. It's a good point.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There's a Bentley behind me.
Car on the right. Yellow flag in sector 2. Clear on the right.
Come on. Yeah, I think 3 laps actually. The car seems very slow at this point. The rear tire is really hurting. Like we're actually bleeding a lot of time, and I don't think the track is like that much drier.
Flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
I want to go as far as I can on this tire set so I can avoid taking a further one till the end of the race.
Faster car
Just
behind.
finish on this set.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Faster car approaching. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
We can start setting up our pit stop, I would say. Well, I'll take 18 liters. It won't quite be enough till the end, but we have to refuel anyway till the end of the race, so I want to do that. Don't want to repair the calips, let's just do that as well. How much do we need to decrease the tire pressures to fix the pressures? Around about
Faster car behind you.
1.5 psi down. Yeah, about another PSI. Let's do that. Oh fuck. That's too fast.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Problem is, well, I have the pit menu open. I have absolutely no clue if someone is approaching close to me.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, I didn't get around to doing actually a pit entry practice. It's 1 psi.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Right.
Car on the left. Clear on
And
the
then
left.
the rear tires need to be decreased by another psi. Let's see what happens with this. I mean, we could just pit now. I'll just do one more. Although we're driving very slowly right now. That's for sure.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Well, should I take a gamble and go dry tires? Nah, I think it's too damp for that still. I mean, you can hear the puddles as we approach turn 1, so
Yellow
very
flag is
clearly.
sector 3.
Yeah, I should have opened. Nah, but you can't cool the brakes anymore. The brakes are already like cold in the back.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car coming up behind you. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
That was close. No oversteer issues there. Oh god, how these guys look like gambling with their line so close against the line. Over there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Milling. Okay, let's come into the pits. In. Some fresh tires. So I'm gonna repair also the damage on the car, so car's gonna be back into full condition. Well, well, well. So where do I need to stop actually? That's probably way too far back. Yeah. Oh. A moment now to spare. Three, two, one.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, go. Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
See, a few of the cars in front of us have not done their pit service yet. Oh, wait, Battenberg is about 16 seconds ahead of us and has not done any pit stops yet. I guess he might have not misunderstood that he needs to refuel the car to get them counted as service, but okay. Well then, we have fresh tires on the car. I wanna hope they last us for a hot minute here in these damn conditions.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2. Faster car is approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Now suddenly all the cars around me have actually a lap up on me, which is interesting. I'm getting lapped by everyone now. So I've been pitted.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Ooh, good. Okay, the Janetta is in the pits right now. He's pitted roughly around the same time as me, probably planning the same thing of just changing tires once and then running to the end.
There's a car exiting pit lane. We are halfway through. Keep it up.
Oh, he's still in the pits, so it wasn't him who exited the pits there. But yeah, the other two Mercs have actually done a pit stop already. It's just Battenberg who has not done one. Although he has definitely come into the pits once, so I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's after drive-through, maybe he forgot to refuel, who knows.
Slow car ahead.
Yeah, we're 22 seconds behind them.
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
Yeah.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
After my first pit stop, there's still some GT3 drivers who have to unlock themselves from me. Like, we're nearly 43 minutes into this race and they're still in the business of unlapping. It's not like they've completed an additional pit stop than me either. What's happened to you?
Faster cars approaching.
Are you out of fuel or something?
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Something coming. Jesus.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Okay, this guy is something. Not happy with how he squeezed me, but okay. You just have to settle sometimes for things, and you just have to accept them. Just is what it is. It just doesn't. Except it does, like it's. 2 more lapped guys behind. Yeah, tires are getting very hot in the rear. Okay, this guy's coming up the inside.
Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag in sector 1.
Otherwise, it's been relatively clean. I mean, you had the carnage in the beginning, but like it started to like calm really down. Like, sure, you have constant traffic effectively because, well, there's a lot of cars on this track. Although I don't think it's actually that many, really. Like, we had, I think, 80 cars on the grid, but like, really?
Faster car coming up behind you.
I think at this point there's a significant amount less running than that. And well, we're also not on the TCX class, which is getting lapped by literally everything, so
Clear on the left.
it could be worse in terms of like how much lap traffic you have to deal with.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
So behind me, okay.
Car on the left.
Ooh, come on! I know you're in a cup car, but like,
Faster car is approaching. Watch out.
you should be able to like outrun an Alpine that is.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You're lucky the spotter called you in just in time.
Faster car is approaching.
I have 33 seconds behind the next car. Maybe Battenberg has decided to pit or something. Check in a sec. This guy has to pass me. Why is my throttle pedal clicking?
Faster car is approaching. the left. Faster cars approaching. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh yeah, I'm turning for the wrong pages here.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Bye bye, have a good one. That was so silly. Absolute boneheaded move. You're gonna just sit behind me for a section and think about that one. That was just no on. Yeah, it's not Battenberg who's in front of me anymore. Yeah, he has done a pit stop clearly. Yep, and this time it actually counted, but he's now 11 seconds behind me.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead.
This guy's limping.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
What the fuck is going on here? I'm fighting a GT3.
Car on the left.
There's a couple coming around the outside. Okay. Go do it. You can go after the next car. So yeah, we know Battenberg is about
There's a slow car
12, 11 seconds behind us. Has to fight his way back closer to us, but we're running in P3 now. Are you now gonna be finally able to clear me? Thanks. Be gone. Yeah, Battenberg now on my relative actually. Still a lot of time with the traffic here. Plan is to just finish on this set of tires, but he's on fresher tires because he's pitted later, and it seems the MUQU might also burn for them less. So there's that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Okay, it's 1 second behind. Lamar the MUQU flies off again. I think we have the pink Bentley also in front of us. Carlinks as well. Again. In case that guy wasn't enough of a meme. So you can see him over there driving. Well, we might catch up to him. Yes, so we're gonna hunt down a GT3 Bentley as a GT4. I have a lap on him, it seems, at minimum. So there's that. If he comes to GT3, gonna unlap him. Nope. Backs out. Wide for me there. You want to dive? Not soon enough, I guess. I was joking about running to run the Bentley down, but it seems we're actually gonna do that shit. We're actually gonna gain on the Bentley.
There's a car exiting pit lane. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Ooh, that was close. And there goes the Bentley. Yeah, this guy is just skill issue pure. He should have picked another class in GT3, clearly. He's not capable of driving enough. Yes, these are all very treacherous conditions. If we came in like me, expecting this to be like, yeah, this is gonna be a dry race. Like, no. Normal race. Like, no, we're gonna like make this as difficult as possible. Night and rain. I mean, the track isn't flooded, so I guess that, but instead you cook your wet tires, which I guess that's also its own set of problems.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Hello there. Oh, we know this guy. Mr. Käufer running in P5, that's a pretty solid result for him. Fast driver, that guy. Pretty decently fast
Faster
driver.
car coming up behind you. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Keeping the gap stable behind to our buddy in his Mercedes. Pretty neat. I think, yeah, it's Battenberg still in P4 class.
Slow car ahead.
35 seconds roughly
Fastest step so far.
behind the next one. Oh fuck. That was a bit too fast.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Anyone approaching? Guess no one. Now let's dispose of the Radeon briefly. God.
Car on
If
the
the
right.
high beams like white becomes just like in reverse cut for high beams effectively. We have some M2s ahead. Car's sliding, and I don't think that's particularly good because my tires probably won't last long if they do that constantly. Yeah, the rear tires are really damn hot.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Yelling neck again. They are still running P38 in overall order. Considering we're continuing to be a GT4 car and not... There's a bunch of GT3s which should definitely be in front of us. There's also a bunch of GT3 cars that started behind us, so...
Car coming up behind. Watch out. Car on the right. Clear on the
Okay.
right. Car
This is
on the
gonna
right.
go...
Clear on the right.
We just about sorted that one out. Somebody calling into the pits there. A 911 Porsche. Cup.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
What's that Ferris wheel blink in a different color than just green? Because it's kind of irritating.
Faster car coming up behind. Watch out.
Yeah, we're only about 20 minutes on the set of tires and the tires feel very second-hand already.
Car on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Clear on the left.
I don't like that. I don't like a yellow flag at this point here of the track. Still a yellow. Oh, there's the yellow flag causing car. I mean, I saw a Mercedes there as well. It seemed to have escaped. Wait a second. From the paint shop, as I saw like a frame or two of it. We've been one of the mercs ahead of me, but like, doesn't seem like it because yeah, the guy is still running there. But hello. Whatever. Someone at least ahead of me is in the pits right now. I don't think it's the Merc. Ooh.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Didn't I just lap you? Like, very recently. Oh yeah, a cup car. It's probably in the pits there. Oh god. He used the dry braking point again. Like a muppet. Well. It says that I have 2 liters of extra fuel in the tank right now. Already, and I do need to refuel for the last stop as well still. So goddamn dark with like heavy cloud coverage. You really can tell the difference between like cloudy nights and nights where you have a clear sky, because the clear sky nights are way brighter. But this is still like relatively bright. Yeah, the rear tires are again getting to a questionable point. But if I change the tires in the coming pit stop, I would definitely lose a position here. So I have to brave it on.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Should have carried on my previous set for longer. Although it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad on that set, but it was... Ooh, hello? We haven't seen a dry tire optimum yet. Still the car times. Very much tries to come around, so... There's that. Start moving the brake bias forward.
Faster car coming up behind you.
Probably too late for like trying to adjust the car to make it easier to drive.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Faster car behind you.
Hey, some of these GT3s have actually done all their pit service. Ooh,
Car on the left. Clear on the
come
left.
by, come by.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Not surprising, you're probably pitted every half an hour. Probably also fitted fresh tires every time. Just to stay safe. Bit of a gap. Yeah, those two are actually fighting for position, so it's...
Faster car coming up behind you. Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Not much you can do, but yeah, still... Oh! Well, more gap suddenly behind. Yeah, it seems as the... Well, that Merc hasn't pitted yet, but the other Merc is clearly in the... It's done.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Oh yeah. And
Yellow
M2
flag
is off the track. Yeah, what is the situation right now? Yeah, Battenberg is way behind, but he still hasn't done a further pit stop. It is the other Merc that has decided to come into the pits and
Slow car ahead.
fit some... Oh god. Dodge the Ginetta.
Slow car ahead.
What is going on here right now? It looks like carnage up ahead. We got that close train up ahead. Yeah, in any case, I'm 50 seconds off the race leader. Yeah, Battenberg seems to be about 15 seconds behind Leixo. We have to figure out how far Leixo is behind me. 25 seconds, okay. Yeah, so this gives me an afford of about 40 seconds. So he must have like collected another driver or so.
Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Because he does not have his final pit stop done. Obviously I cannot jump Leixo because Leixo is clearly too close. Also there's the absolute carnage going on right now. Christ almighty. There's a lot of carnage. I'm thinking if I just play it safe and put another set of wet tires on at this point and just finish a bit more easily. Because we have to limp on with these very worn tires for 20 minutes, so... Oh god.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
If I want to drag this car onto a podium, I probably want a bit more grip. But it is basically 30 seconds extra standing time in the pit lane, which I pay. And yeah, I mean, I don't think that those fresh tires are gonna be worth 3 seconds per lap at all. And there's obviously Ashley behind the Battenberg at some point. Which has... Oh wait, I lapped Ashley as well. So Ashley is a full lap behind me, which should be enough of a pit stop. Definitely lapped Ashley just recently. Yep, about 3.7 seconds behind me. Which means the closest fight is Battenberg still. And I'm not sure if I should just... Who has basically dropped some 30 seconds on me somehow. Actually he dropped about 20 because he was 10 seconds behind me. Yeah, limping on for 17 minutes over a car that wants to slide that much is something.
Car on the left.
I think I might not quite put up with that.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Tough decisions here on the
Car
strategy.
on the right. Clear on the right.
Do I take tires or do I not take tires? Do I play safe or stay out on these very old tires? I think we're gonna wait till the 10-minute mark before I'm gonna do the pit.
Car on the left. Faster car behind
Probably
you.
just stay on the tire
Clear on the left.
and just nurse the car around the track.
Car on the right.
Can't
Clear
afford
on the
that.
right. Faster car is approaching. Yellow flag in sector 3.
Yeah, this is a handful and a half.
On the left. Clear on the right.
This is a handful and a half, this car, at this point. Really difficult to drive. It just wants to consistently go sideways.
Faster car behind you.
Ah, come on, brakes.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Getting no time gain. Somehow. But skipping the chicane completely. Okay, Battenberg has also done his pit stop at this point. So he has completed his pit stop. I could have an idea of how far back he is, but it's a bit difficult for me to judge. Due to my limited resources. Come on. Car. Yeah, I think we're not gonna find out how close he is. Yeah, also the guy in front of me has completed also his pit stop. He's probably just done a drive through the
Faster
pit
car is
lane.
approaching. Watch out.
It's not Battenberg in front of me, which Neat. It is what it is. Okay.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I think I'm gonna torture myself by staying out on these ties. It's too much of a risk, and I'm gonna roll that risk completely. Oh fuck. I stopped my braking.
Faster car approaching. Watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Fresh tires.
Clear on the right.
And the fuel most way down. And you need that much fuel.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Get your shit sorted, all of you. I'm not getting involved in this shit.
The faster car is approaching.
That's... Ooh.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Oh, that is super trofeo there. That orange and green one is really out of control. He has no clue what the hell he's doing. At least right now. But I mean, you could say I'm definitely also myself out of control.
Clear on the right.
For my worn rear tires. Let's just come in, I think. Get the pit stop done, get everything up and ready. Get the pit stop done, just everything's set to go. Just get the race at this point done. Ooh, come on. Alright. Okay, doing the final stop. Refueling early. Few extra liters just to make double and triple sure we actually get to the end. Also because we need to refuel anyway. Oh. I have to be more back than that. Oh well. Oh fuck. No, I slept on that one because it would be only a few seconds instead of 30 seconds.
Faster car is approaching.
Yeah, I could have easily changed tires. Battenberg's about 30 seconds behind me still. But we have to only limp on for about another 8 minutes or so. Should be fine.
Car on the left.
Come
Clear on
on,
the left.
come by.
cars approaching.
Man, how much oversteer there is. This thing just wants to completely come around. Okay.
Yellow flag in second.
Pay attention, Lucas. Pay attention where the hell you're driving. Because I've just went rallycross for a second there.
Faster cars approaching.
Like, I'm completely out of control really at this point. Does it matter? No, it doesn't. Because I just have to hold on for dear life. And then I'm able to finish top 40 overall
Clear on the right.
with a GT4. Hello there. Bye there. Oh, come on. About 3 laps or so to go. I have no clue where the race leader is, so we just have to keep going on. Hoping he ends it sooner rather than later. So if we don't get stuck with like 4 laps. Kind of hellish. Hello. Could I kindly just get some traction, please? Oh, I have a GT4 behind me that needs to unlap himself off me. I have a GT4 train even behind me. Laps worth of fuel remaining. Man, but is that Battenberg who's closing in on me? Yeah, it actually is. No, wait, no, it isn't. Sorry. It is a GT. It is a Porsche Cup car that has gotten an overall P37, so that's what's closing in on me. Because I saw the gap close in by like 6 seconds. I was like, okay, this is getting concerning. Nope, it's not Battenberg. It's just the Cup car coming in on to get me. Oh well. Not the end of the world. Although we do lose a lot of ground right now to the other GT4's front. Oh, come on.
Faster car approaching. Watch out.
Please don't drive through me. I'm just a lowly GT4. Please let me load. Please leave me load. Thank you. Just trying to survive. The challenge of rear tires are lava.
Faster cars approaching. Watch out. on the
on
right.
by, come on by.
Faster car behind you.
Come on. Oop, hello there.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Well, that's the GT4 unlapping himself of me.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna finish you behind you. I don't give a shit enough about that problem. Well, that's the GT3 just deciding to die by itself. No need to get angry about these guys, they're too stupid to drive. No.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Harris behind. Netta. A few more MUQU GT4s behind. Everybody doesn't make the chicane. Except me and the cars behind me. I'm also just about making it. After sliding all over the place. Right, about a minute to go. A little could fuck us. Probably will fuck us over and we'll have to do another lap after this. I guess. Oh yeah, you guys are actually fighting with each other.
Got light damage in the rear.
You didn't fucking
Final lap now.
pay the fuck attention. I slowed up to let you by
Clear on the left. Faster car is
and just
approaching.
drove into the back of me instead.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Although I wasn't even that slow for the corner. Now come on the fuck. You messed that up yourself. Come
Car
by.
on the right. Clear on the right.
P35 actually right now for me overall. So it is he has closed in like 10 seconds over the last few laps for me. It's just not gonna be enough because as long as I just limp to the finish line I'm gonna be fine. Don't know if he's ahead of the race leader actually.
On the left.
It is the race leader 6 seconds behind us, so he definitely isn't. We could drop behind the race leader and finish early, but we can just actually continue on. As long as the race leader doesn't catch us. Fuck.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Last of the lap GT4s to go by me. Nobody's caring about the track limits here anymore. So like 2 seconds behind us, the race leader. We're gonna have an extra lap. It's fine by fuel. And our opponent is gonna be finishing a lap down. So I can take all the time in the world to...
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
You can go by me. Shoop. It's funny, like, even how absolutely awful this thing is right now to drive, I'm going significantly faster. Actually, I'm improving. Wait, that is my delta on another awful lap. Because this is my fastest lap in this stint so far. I'm getting the delta on. I've been also, well, the entire stint lapping awfully slow. It's just this time around I don't have traffic. And there's the Camaro. Sam Harris has made it. He's actually gone by the guy. In spite of how much I held him up. Because the Camaro looped it by himself. Oh, this is getting... Hello, downshift, please. Oh, the pedal shifter didn't want to actuate. Hello. Could I kindly get you to work? All the chirping out of the cicadas outside you can hear. You can probably not hear them on stream. I can hear the cicadas outside. This guy's not making the corner. It's gonna be a drag race here for the finish line.
P3, we're on the podium. Excellent job, mate. Well managed all the way through.
Yep, another podium finish. P33 it seems overall, although I think that's probably wrong. Probably P35. Because oftentimes after a race it produces wrong numbers. Right! They've actually finished this thing. God damn it, this was it's definitely not an easy one. Wouldn't count this as an easy one. Although...
Severe damage at the rear of the car.
Hey, what did I do to you? What did I do to you? I didn't do anything to you. Yeah, I mean, I definitely murdered Battenberg, and he ended up... Oh, he ended up finishing P40th. Although that's overall because he's dropped the field position on a bunch of like GT3s and cup cars and all of that stuff. Yeah. Right, okay. There's a few cars that I've actually not finished even. Somehow. Yeah, he's got P40, I'm P35 overall. That's pretty great, honestly. But those Mercs are just uncatchable. Those GT4 Mercs. Oh my, oh my. And so we brought fight to them. Well, a really good race, well executed. All of the rear tires were absolutely abysmal at the back. At the end of the race there. Absolutely abysmal driving on those. Anything that might be in the replay here interesting? We do start the replay at lap 7, so we lost some time because of it being a 90-minute race. For longer than what the replay saves automatically. Honestly, there isn't too many like interesting moments in this race. I think we've missed the most like interesting one, which was the complete pile-up in turn 1. But that's not on this replay here. It's unfortunately not with a bunch of other things that are out there. Oh yeah, Battenberg blasting by me there. It's mildly interesting. I'll just watch it from him. We here. The checkup. And there he just comes and... Whoa! There wasn't even a gap when he committed to that move. Basically he just went Moses and parted the seas. He just forced himself in there. I mean, Moses is definitely a more safer work description than what I thought afterwards. Like, yeah, you can definitely describe worse things. I mean, he's down a few. Up this lap, he comes in. So, he comes in here. He must have not taken fuel then. Must have forgot to take fuel. Because he clearly comes in here to stop. Right, okay.
Green light, go, go, go.
Slick tires optimal. Now it's dry! Now it is dry! The server has decided that now it should be dry. Completely. Absolute fucking lavau. Once the server reset, we got a dry server finally. There's a few driplets on there. Probably bugged more than anything. Yeah, it's suddenly dry. For crying out loud, a complete wind race. Ah. Well, in any case, finished. I probably didn't want to drive this thing. That soon. Maybe if I can avoid it, you know. Which kind of way to swap to? I mean, we have the MUQU to drive. Although this is not delivery that it's gonna drive, but actually, what is the next race I'm gonna do this week? On my schedule. Something is on my schedule, I know, but like I'm not quite sure what is. Let's figure that briefly out. Can you allow me? Actually not this week, that's next week. Can you allow me? Yes, next week actually. For the first round there. In the Multiclass Championship. So technically I don't think we actually have races this week really. Besides the Wednesday race. Right, okay then. I'll change you to something else. So, right. Race done. There's some messages I'm gonna send in here. Okay. Quick. I'm getting tired as well. Right. Let's actually check if the LCM have been updated. Refresh this. Type in this. And nope, they haven't updated this shit at all. Although we can check if no, he has not been assigned this team yet. Has he been assigned this team? No, he hasn't been either. Right. Okay then. Then it's the Wednesday race, and the Wednesday race this Friday night, and then it's a 24-hour race of the weekend. Gonna be fun, that stuff. A lot of fun, I would say. Well then. Bye bye.